Ladies and gentlemen, ugh. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I apologize for my position. Just ignore that. So, I've been saying I was going to go through each and every effect and piece of the editor in of itself. So, I decided I wanted to do that before I get into the green screen effects. At least look at a few of the main editing components. I'm not going to look at all of them today, but I'm going to look at the main ones. Now, for starters, let's go over our recording feature on TikTok. As you can see, that X in the corner is well, you can exit out of the recording feature. Pretty plain and simple. If you see where the flip says right here, where I'm putting my finger at, I'm pretty sure that's self-explanatory. Flip the camera, front camera, back camera. Pretty self-explanatory. Right here, as you can see here, this is for recording speed. A lot of people, typically they only use the recording speeds when they want to get through some information real quick in a TikTok, don't want to use up too much of their time, and don't want to make a part 2, 3, 4, or 5 in the process. A lot of people don't typically use the slow motion speeds. I mean, people do them, use them. I mean, sometimes when they want to be creative, but I personally haven't seen them been used too often. So 1 time speed, that's regular speed, and we already know what 2 times speed is. So I'm gonna go ahead and give an example. Here is an example of 2 times speed recording on TikTok. What happened there? Here is an example of 2 times recording speed on TikTok. Well, I was gonna give that example, but for some reason it's just not allowing me. Well, nevertheless, you already know. I'm pretty sure you people understand how the speed works. That one's self-explanatory. As you can see here, right by the red button, the recording button, you see 15 seconds. These are your time limits. So you got 15 seconds, 60 seconds, which was the original full limit for TikToks. TikTok, but the newest one is 3 minutes for those who want a little bit longer content. Of course, we got our flash button. Filters, kind of like your typical filters, your typical video filters. Brightness, hue, and whatnot. You got some based on landscapes. One for those who like to look at their food. People do that on TikTok. Vibe shades. And right here, when you go to manager, this allows you to enable and disable certain filters. As you can see here, only allows me to enable and disable certain ones. So when you enable or disable one, it'll stop showing up in the options. And then press the do not circle, or whatever the proper term is for that, to basically erase any effect. Right here are your effects. This is where I went earlier to look at the filters, or technically just effects, because we already looked at the filters for the prior tab. Apologies, I'm about to smoke a square. Right here, if you do not want to record a video, you can upload it. The maximum, of course, is 3 minutes. So if you do try to upload one that is longer, you can scroll more if you want to make a part 2. Let me show you as an example if it'll allow me. By the way, I forgot to mention, if it sounds a little bit different. Okay, you can pause. Here you can reshape, drag this little bar to where you want. Flip. That's what this button right here does, is flip. The little square with the arrow. Your speeds. By the way, I forgot to mention, if it sounds a little bit different, that's because I'm recording on a different phone. Different console, that's why my TDO. text somewhere. I just don't have. Yeah, so I don't know why it didn't allow me to look at it. I guess it just doesn't allow me to record when I'm using a screen recorder. Interesting. But yeah, you can record with a different speed, or even just enough space on my phone. There's some issues with my phone. Point being, since my main account probably don't need to be speaking any faster. I can already imagine people think I already sound pretty fast. Oh yeah, and you can use images too. I don't see a situation where I'm going to be using images too much, or how to properly edit them, especially since people typically prefer the green screen effect. The primary one, which is this one right here. This is the primary green screen effect, which I will be going over in another video. As for the beauty option right there, I'm going to be honest, I still do not know how to use it. I don't even know what the fuck it does. I have tried it a few times. I don't know what it does. I'm lost, so I'll have to look that up. Hey guys, after editing again, sorry for not grabbing my microphone. I'm starting to get a habit of doing that, but at the very least the audios are not sounding too bad. Anyway, I actually figured out what the beauty filter does. So for lack of a better way to describe it, it just offers augmented makeup. That's what I'm calling it, at least. So what I mean by that is, for specifically to the ladies, if any women are watching this, think about how your face looks with makeup versus without makeup. If you don't have the time to grab your makeup, put on the makeup, or if it's just very time consuming, then the beauty filter is there essentially to help cover up or help fix up, I guess, whatever you would usually take care of with makeup. But you don't want to do it because it's tedious, you don't have the time, which I guess it makes sense. If you got a quality phone, then a good enough RAM that can handle it, it'll probably be able to do it, no problem. I've been seeing a lot of people experimenting with a lot of the filters. Sometimes the ones that seem very demanding for a phone's RAM card, especially since again a lot of the effects and whatnot are augmented based. But I when it comes to the videos, I can't always really tell the difference, but I guess maybe that's the whole point. Maybe it does that good of a job. Again, haven't really noticed it too much, but yeah, essentially that's what the beauty filter is for. It's just blemishes and whatnot, just augmented makeup, so you don't have to go through the process of putting on the makeup. It only does like regular makeup as far as just covering up the skin. We're not talking about no extreme shit, no nothing like a clown or nothing. Just straight up like the regular cheek lightening stuff, covering up like maybe a zit or two or something. I don't know if it goes that far, but I'm assuming. Uh, anyways, there you go. Back to the analysis. And then right here, you have editing techniques. I'm going to be honest, I have yet to use these templates. So they're definitely photo-based templates. Oops. Yeah, so as you can see here, just little plus button at the bottom with the red and blue. Tap it, you can go straight to recording. And something, unfortunately, I can't unfortunately show it to you because since I am not allowed to record, while screen recording. So, as you may see in my TikToks or just in other TikToks in general, you'll see some people how their video will just skip over when they're talking. Kind of as if they stitch several little clips together. So essentially what they're doing, so they don't waste too much of their time when they're thinking, or, they got to gather their thoughts, what they'll do is, press record, they'll do their talking, pay attention to let me see, the little bar on top. When it's blue, when you start recording, it'll start filling in blue, unless you do a stitch, which at the very end, there'll be red. for that stitched video, and the rest will be blue when you record it. So that little empty bar right there will go blue when you start recording, and then people will just stop when they're out of breath or got to gather their thoughts, then continue recording. Your regular camera doesn't typically do this, but on TikTok it keeps it all in one video. And you can even add sounds. Now there are a shit ton, and I mean a shit ton, of preloaded songs and sounds already on TikTok. And of course you can set your favorites. Obviously don't care for that too much. You can search for a specific one, as you can see here, and there is an ability to upload your own sound. I don't remember how to do that, so we're gonna have to go over that in the next video. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going over what I do know and just skipping over what I don't know, because I am still teaching this to myself. Apologies for being a little bit nasty. Well, that's typically my dog, though. She's a pig herself. Well, that's about it. We'll go over more in the next video. So, if this has been helpful for some people, great. Have fun recording your TikToks and being creative. I do apologize for the audio. If it doesn't sound any better after editing, because of course I will have to separate the audio and edit it. Well, I will see what happens. Other than that, until then, see you guys in the next video when I do the next compilation on the green screen effects, and when I go over more editing features within TikTok. Till then, see you guys in the next one. Like and subscribe if this was helpful, if you would enjoy more of this. If not, thanks for sticking to the end. Chaotic out. Sorry guys, I have to edit me again. One last thing I wanted to mention. Well, first of all, again, this is a video editor analysis, not a tutorial. I repeat, it is a video editor analysis, not a tutorial. If you learn anything from me, great. But I'm not here to teach you anything. Show you some stuff, but I'm not really here to teach anybody how to necessarily use it. I might show you how to use it if I know how to use certain parts of it. I'm just describing stuff, okay? Now, if you want an actual TikTok tutorial, I'll leave a link down below of somebody who's actually doing a tutorial on how to make TikToks. Again, this is a video editor analysis, not a tutorial. So if you want an actual tutorial, I'll leave one down below for you guys. So thanks for watching. Thanks for giving me the opportunity. If you're not going to stick around, if you didn't enjoy, I got other stuff again. And if you're still not, well, thanks for giving me the chance regardless. But again, link down below if you want an actual tutorial. This is not a tutorial, but I did bother to get one to provide you guys a link. So you're welcome. Chaotic out for real.